Have you ever sat around a campfire or snuggled up with a good book or watched a captivating movie? All these activities have one thing in common: storytelling. Storytelling is more than just words. It's a way to understand the world around us, a way to connect with others and ourselves. And today, we want to help you master this skill in English. Why should you care about improving your storytelling skills? Well, here's why. You want to be remembered. Let's face it, we all do. We all want to leave a lasting impression on those around us. A great story helps you stand out. When you tell a good story, you're more likely to be remembered long after the conversation has ended. It's like a memorable dinner party. You might forget what was discussed, but you won't forget the engaging story that kept you entertained. You want to make an impact. Imagine being able to articulate your ideas so that they stick in people's minds and inspire them to take action. That's the power of a well-told story. Let's say you're pitching a business idea. A dry presentation of facts and figures may get lost in the sea of corporate jargon. But weave those same facts into a compelling narrative of how your idea will change the industry, and suddenly you have an audience eating out of the palm of your hand. Okay, now that you know why storytelling is essential, let's dive into how you can improve your storytelling skills in English. Establish a clear setting and characters. Where and when does your story take place? Who are the main players in this story? Establishing a clear setting and characters is like laying the foundation for a house. If the base isn't strong, the rest of the story will crumble. Consider the classic tale of Romeo and Juliet. The setting of Verona, Italy during the 14th century, immediately transports us to a different time and place. We instantly understand the cultural norms and the atmosphere of the time. Similarly, the characters of Romeo and Juliet are vividly drawn. Their backgrounds, motivations, and relationships with other characters are established early on, allowing us to empathize with their struggles and understand their decisions. Develop a compelling conflict that drives the narrative forward. Every great story has a conflict. This is the problem or challenge that the protagonist faces. Without conflict, there is no story. Think of the thrilling plot of a spy movie. The hero discovers a secret plot that threatens the entire nation. He must race against time to prevent disaster. The ticking clock creates a sense of urgency, keeping us on the edge of our seats. Conflict doesn't just drive the narrative forward, it also compels us to keep watching because we want to see how the hero overcomes the odds. Create a rising action, climax, and resolution. Rising action refers to the series of events that build up to the climax of the story. During the rising action, the conflict intensifies, and the protagonist faces a series of obstacles that test their resolve. The climax is the turning point of the story, the moment of greatest tension or drama. It's the peak of the narrative mountain. The resolution is the part of the story where the conflict is resolved. Loose ends are tied up and the story comes to a satisfying conclusion. Think about a mystery novel. The rising action keeps revealing clues and red herrings, building suspense until the climax, when the detective unmasks the criminal. The resolution provides closure, explaining the motives behind the crime and tying up loose ends. Use vivid imagery and sensory details. One of the most important aspects of storytelling is bringing the story to life with vivid imagery and sensory details. Show, don't tell. Instead of telling your audience what the character felt, show them through actions, words, and sensory details. For example, instead of saying the girl was scared, write she trembled like a leaf, her heart pounding in her chest. By using this approach, you create a more immersive experience for your audience, allowing them to feel like they are part of the story. Incorporate dialogue and internal monologues. Dialogue and internal monologues are powerful tools for bringing your characters to life. Dialogue reveals a lot about a character's personality, relationships, and motivations. It's like reading a conversation between two friends. You can hear their banter, their tone, their body language. Similarly, internal monologues offer a glimpse into a character's thoughts and feelings. This allows the audience to connect with the character on a deeper level and understand their perspective. Think about your favorite TV show. How many times have you connected with a character not because of what they did, but because of what they were thinking and feeling? Illustrate with real-world examples. Movies, books, and speeches are full of compelling narratives. Find ones that resonate with you and break them down. What makes them so effective? How do they keep you engaged? Learning from others' storytelling prowess is the first step towards refining your own skills. Here's an example from literature. In Harper Lee's novel, To Kill a Mockingbird, the story is set in the 1930s in the American South. The novel opens with Scout Finch, a young girl, narrating her childhood experiences in the fictional town of Macomb, Alabama. The story revolves around her father, Atticus, who defends a black man falsely accused of assaulting a white woman. Throughout the novel, Scout and her brother Jem learn valuable lessons about justice, equality, and compassion. Let's analyze what makes this story so compelling. First, the setting is vividly described, transporting readers to a specific time and place. The Great Depression era in the American South is depicted with its own social norms and challenges. Second, the characters are complex and well-developed. Scout, Atticus, and Boo Radley are among the most iconic characters in literature. Their motivations, beliefs, and struggles are explored in depth. Third, the plot revolves around a central conflict, the trial of Tom Robinson, a black man accused of a crime he didn't commit. This conflict raises important themes of racial prejudice and social injustice. Fourth, the story uses vivid imagery and sensory details, allowing readers to immerse themselves in the world of Macomb. Scout's narration captures the sights, sounds, and emotions of the town. Fifth, dialogue plays a significant role in bringing the characters to life and advancing the plot. The conversations between Scout, Jem, and other characters reveal their personalities and perspectives. Lastly, the novel incorporates themes that are universal and timeless. The exploration of justice, equality, and compassion resonates with readers across generations and cultures. Now, if you want to become better at storytelling, start telling stories in English. Begin with simple stories from your daily life. Describe a memorable experience, a funny incident, or a challenging situation you faced. As you gain confidence, try telling stories based on other people's experiences. This could involve interviewing someone and then crafting a narrative based on their story. You can also read short stories and practice retelling them in your own words. This will help you maintain the essence of the original story while developing your own style. Remember, practice makes perfect. So don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from them. We've got some fun exercises to help you practice your storytelling skills. Try these out. Write a short story based on a dream you had recently. Write a story about a time when you experienced a significant change in your life. Write a humorous story about a funny misunderstanding you had with a friend. Create a fictional story based on a news article you read in a newspaper or online. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe to our channel for more language learning tips. Share your story in the comment section below. We can't wait to hear your stories. If you enjoyed this video, check out these related videos to continue improving your English storytelling skills.